Okay, let's do us the final part of sorting out and setting up this laptop. We have a floppy disk that we made in the last time. Yes, it's been multiple weeks, but it has DOS 3.2 on. It's currently inside the PC. So let's pop her on, and orange flashy screen for entire video. Right. There was always going to be an error in the CMOS because we don't have a CMOS battery, and I've still not got around to sorting this little shit out, so that can just hang out there. All of that is as it always has been, so we'll record changes and let it roll. I grabbed that second CD that was made, not CD. That's the other one. I've not looked on it. I have looked on the one that's in here, and it does seem to be fine. I booted it up and did a quick see what was on the disk command, and everything that is on the disk should be on the disk. So I have a ancient Stack Overflow forum thread of how to install DOS on a PC. I have a PC and I have a DOS floppy disk sitting in here. So let it run its memory test and roll installing DOS 3.2 on the Toshiba 3100E. Main thing that we have to hope for is that it has a hard drive inside that works. It's supposed to have a 20 megabyte hard drive in it. So we are hoping that that hard drive works, because if it doesn't, we're going to have to work out where to get one from. It errors initializing hard drive controller every single time I boot it. I'm hoping that that means that it doesn't know what to do with the hard drive over. Not seen that one before. Disk boot failure. Not supposed to do that. Let's let it run until it thingies. But what we're hoping for is that the hard drive controller fails because it can't find something to boot. But that's not. Yeah. Give me. Alright, let's pop that back in and let's see if that does anything. Right, I'm really sure that the cycling sound you can hear is the hard drive spinning up and going down and spinning up and going down. Right. Disk boot failure is not one that I've had before. So let's be a good IT technician. We have a light that says we detected the floppy drive, which is good. It means that the drive inside is still working. But let's just do that. And what we'll also do is take that out, so it can do a so it can do a full boot of just thingy. It's got a light for hard drive. But hopefully that means that the hard drive can be detected, but then the light does turn off. So, right, insert system disk in drive, press any key when ready. This is the system disk for DOS 3.2, so that goes in there. Press any when ready. I know this floppy disk works because I've booted it up twice to make sure that it still works. Just in downtime I've had. There we go. Right. What we are going to do is move this closer so we can see what is happening on the screen. And let me just take that glare off as well. I rotate that light away. Don't really need it now. And I will work around what we've got. The tripod stand is an old desktop. The tripod is an old webcam stand. So I did muck around with the date. So the MS-DOS only supports 1992 to 1999. So I can't do like 01-01-26 because it goes, what the fuck is it, 2026? If I do an 01-01-80, no, dash 80, okay, fine. It's the first 1980. I must have read the wrong BIOS documentation, whatever. So the current time is 4:23 a.m. Sure, let's do, sorry, 4 minutes past midnight. We'll just copy that. Doesn't really matter. So you can see here that we've booted into DOS, which is chill. So what we can do is run a dir command, which prints the contents of the A drive. What we are looking for is we want to install it to the hard drive. Now, I will pride myself on building Arch. I will pride myself on fucking with Gentoo. I will pride myself on building Nix. I will pride myself on all sorts of Linux stuff. People pay me to fix Windows 10 and Windows 11, but that's as far as we go. So what we're going to have to do is make a partition with fdisk, if it works. Okey-doke. And we want to create a DOS partition if none exist. So create DOS partition, 1, whoops, 1. Fixed disk already has a DOS partition. Exciting. Okay. We are going to want to, fuck, where's the bit about? So we want to format the hard drive, transfer the system files, and then copy the DOS files. So what we should be able to do is go format. Oh, it's the exact same as bollocks. So format C colon or format C colon /S, I think is the fdisk for that. We'll make it C. Invalid. Oh yeah, it's C colon, isn't it? Format C colon /S C colon, right? Invalid volume ID, format failure. Which, what the fuck does that mean? To invalid for, that's a format failure. Volume ID, okay. Googly Google. Try to force boot just the drive. I mean, well, what we can do. Let's just do that other one that I saw. Ignore the person on Stack Overflow. 3. Yes. And then create DOS partition. Use the entire disk. Yes. Okay. System will now restart. Insert DOS diskette to drive A. Done that. Press any key and ready. Okay. I could have just done that to start with, but you know, reading is reading. You don't have to train the memory. You already know what's in there. So then we're going to want to format it, make it bootable, and then copy the system files over. Oh, today it can be, let's do that one and make it 18. Let's see if the Americans cope with 24-hour clocks. Oh, 18. All right, 68. Lol. 12, 11. Okay, so we go back into fdisk and we format the C partition to make it bootable. This is what we were doing just now. Create DOS partition 1. Fixed disk already has DOS partition. Okay, so we've already got the partition. So now we need to copy the contents of the A, which is the floppy, onto the C drive. And then we should be able to boot from the hard drive over the C drive. So let's pop out of fdisk and do copy. Is it just copy? Oh yeah, I can. And then we do a/a:/star, I think is stuff that works for. Oh, it's backslash because it's fucking Windows. a:/star/. Oh no. It's star.star. Star.star c:/. Is this what you have on your forum post? Copy a:/star.star c:/. Oh, I missed that would. Oh, like that. What? What have I missed? Does copy work? Yes. Invalid number of parameters. Right. Oh. Let's see. What does invalid number of parameters mean for Windows? It says that I can try it without the slashes. I mean, I guess. Nope. Is it because I'm putting spaces in? Copy. Yeah, okay, that's because I was putting spaces in. File cannot be copied onto itself. Okay, so what happens if I do anything on there? Yes. HP desk. Right, whatever. What we can do now, in theory, excuse the background birds. I normally do stuff at night time because they're asleep. Oh, how do I shut down? Oh. Ugh. Oh. Windows reboot. I'm literally going to Google how to reboot in DOS. We will take the floppy drive out as well. Oh, it's the Control-Alt-Delete thing from centuries ago. Okay, Control-Alt. Where is the delete key on this keyboard? There you go. And then I can take that out. And it should boot without needing anything, right? It beeped. The hard drive light's on. Disk boot failure. Oh. Try again. Disk boot failure again. Okay, let's see. The hard drive works. Do I have... Oh, let's see. Let's check something. So this should boot off the floppy drive. Okay. What? It could be the 11th of the 11th. Okay, fine. Come on. Fucking hell. I hate date formats. Right. What? Oh, it's... Okay, shut up. Don't look. Stop looking. Right. For fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, right, so... Okay. Right, let's do this again. Delete DOS partition. Yes. Return to options. Create DOS partition. Yes. Okay. That's a lot easier than doing it on a fucking Windows 11 PC, I'll give you that. Who knew that I could just redo my entire operating system in 5 seconds? I've definitely remembered the buttons for this one. Okay, so then I should be able to do sys c:, and that should copy the bootable stuff from the... What the fuck? Why is there no room for the system on the drive? It's a fucking 20 megabyte hard drive and a 2 megabyte floppy disk. No room for system on destination disk. Okay. Destination disk. DOS 3.0. Yeah. What if... Hang on. Fuck. Am I stupid? Okay, I'm stupid. Right. There's no room on the disk because it's full of stuff, whatever all this stuff is. So sit and scream at me all you want. Let's format the C drive so that we can actually put a new fucking installation on there. Right. Why is C an invalid label for your drive? Invalid volume ID, format failure. Hang on, didn't we come across that just now? Volume ID. Where's my search history? What's interesting is that there's an entire install on that hard drive, but it won't boot off it. So, drive can be read. Yes. We need to delete the DOS partition, which we've done. But which we did do multiple times. So, why, if I've actively formatted this drive, this partition, then it restarts and it still has stuff in it. Maybe it doesn't like the 20 megabyte hard drive. Don't you start. Right. So, blah, 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 blah. I don't want any partitions on my drive. C drive doesn't currently exist because we unformatted it. So what we could do, hang on, there was something at the bottom of this document I was reading. So no partitions, 614 cylinders, which is the drive, is the C drive, because it says that whenever we do stuff. So what if, do I want to use the entire drive? No, it's 20 megabytes. Let's make a tiny partition. I don't know why we're doing stuff in cylinders. Let's do 20 cylinders. Starting cylinder number 0. DOS partition created. Okay, return to FDIS options. Display partition data. So we have a DOS partition that is that. So now it's going to want to install DOS back onto it. Maybe if there's space on it, or it's going to remake the partition and go, oh my god, it's so full of whatever the fuck is on it. Right. Bitch, that's full of corrupted stuff. Okay, so now we want to format the C drive because it's now full of corrupted stuff. So format C colon. And then it's going to be like, give us a volume label. I'm like, okay, cool, I want it to be C. And it's going to go, no, that's an invalid format. What do volume IDs on a Windows PC look like? Like, do I have to call it C colon? No, right. What does a Windows volume ID? Yeah, it's literally just a drive letter. Volume ID. What does this do? That looks like something exciting. How to format a hard drive. Run a low-level format program. I don't know what that is. It says that I can type debug into the prompt. Okay. Bad command or file. Okay. Oh. Well, I don't even know what the controller of my hard drive is. I've got different prompts for. And if I need to use the debug.com facility. Oh, I forgot how to. It's not touchscreen. I can't go up. Oh, I need to sit down instead of dancing around the room. Okay. So the maximum that DOS 3.3, which is what we're running, I think can support, is 32 megabytes in a formatted capacity. Yep, 32 megabytes in FAT12. You need to create a primary DOS partition, which we did. The high-level format won't work because it doesn't like the volume name. What did it say about debug? Back command or file name. Okay. Let's see. So we may not have debug on here. Do I have debug on the second drive? I've taken the main boot drive out and I've got the second drive that also came with the facility. Error. Oh, I don't know what that means. Right. We need it. It would be so useful if. Wait, hang on. Let me pop up the PC that has a graphical interface on, so that I can actually look at things while we work out what we're doing, which is the 98 PC, which we gutted last time. I need these two power leads. 1, 2. Oh, that made a sound. Okay. On this one, we are going to see if we actually have a debug command in the drive. Okay. The other floppy is not a system drive, so it can't boot off that. So we're going to have a look on this one, which is the system drive. Low pressure computers. Or we are performing surgery on the Toshiba to extract the hard drive to put it into a PC that can that's extremely loud. I mean, technically we could perform surgery on the Toshiba and pull out the hard drive and have a look at it and see if we can erase it with any modern erasing tools or old erasing tools for that matter. Right, floppy is here. I don't want to rename it, I would like to open it. Let me see if we have a debug tool in here. We do not. We've got fdisk there. Yeah. We could run check disk and have a look if we can. I technically know how check disk works, kind of. Let's pop that back in there and reboot the Toshiba in the background. Let's see what's on the other floppy drive. Alright, I'm just putting in the date and the time. Oh, hey look, there's a debug there. Okay. So date, time. Right. So how do I let's do a right, so check disk says that we've got drive space, we've got files, we've got all sorts of goddamn garbage inside this system. But if I take this drive out, because Hmm. There's room on there. Hang on. I have an idea. There's room on this drive to put debug on it. Putting the boot drive in the 98 PC. And I have grabbed debug off the second disk, and I'm going to put it in. I'm just going to see if it's as easy as dragging it onto here. See if that works. Oh, no, there it is. And then I can close that. I'm going to eject that, pop it in here, and see if it can go, oh hey, that's cheating. Well, I'm going to have to reboot. Oh, that's doing something. Okay. So I don't know what sort of actual hard drive manufacturer is in here. However, this person says that I should be able to type G equals C800 colon 5, and apparently it should do something. I mean, technically I can just run the entire program off the floppy disk, but that's stupid. We need to what are you? A T33100. Let's see. Oh yeah, the stupid screen share makes sound. But nope, the screen share makes sound. Shut up. Mute the 98 PC. 3100. That looks promising. Maybe. Right. Here's a web page about the Toshiba T3100. Let's see. Hard disk comes with 10 megabyte. This one comes with a 20 megabyte, 3.5 inch MFM hard drive. Okay. That's cool. I don't want to replace the hard drive. I want to set up programs, diagnostic utilities. Hey, they look cool. For MS-DOS 3.3.0, I'm just gonna put this here. So on here, this is the 3200, well 3100, sorry, which is what we have, right? Yes, this is the 3100E. So here we have diagnostics and supplemental diskette for MS-DOS 3.3.0, including all setup programs and diagnostic utilities. And then there's another one here that supports more stuff. The only issue there is that we're going to have to perform surgery on the shut up phone. We're going to have to perform surgery on the Packard Bell again to put more files on a floppy disk, which is hilarious. Other than there's a setup program here and Chad. I mean, I guess we can install Chad on there. Ooh, there's a way to replace the BIOS battery as well. We'll have a look at that someone. So, maintenance manual. Yes, I know that we're fucking around on Windows 11, but I literally don't give a shit. Okay. So. This is just the manual. Can we look at hard disk? Because that's what they called them in the old days. 3.5-inch hard disk. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna have anything that can plug into that. I can't just like fucking plug it into my USB wiping software and go blip blip blip. Ooh, a test menu, you say? What is this? Oh, this is the prepare a good MS-DOS disk. Okay, hang on. Please play system disk and drive. Does it appear? Yes. You may use damaged system disk. Prepare the other. Huh? Whatever. What is all of this? Turn off. I don't know. Yeah, we can get to this bit. Um, test. What the fuck is test C? Right. This is. Let's just whack that as Control Alt Delete because that debug command that the person gave us clearly is not what we're looking for. And no, this is date. And then time. Okay, you've given me a test CE command to run. But nope, we do not have that. That will be on whatever proprietary Toshiba stuff. Okie dokie. Yeah, this is how to go through all of the diagnostic checks. So I think as much as our next step was supposed to be installing MS-DOS on a computer, that's really cool, isn't it? I'm just going to blow up the partitions on here again. Delete DOS partitions. Yeah, kill it all. And then I'm going to remake a full drive partition and see if everything on there is like ultra corrupted. So I think we're going to have to grab the diagnostic and supplemental diskettes off here. In the background, I will attempt to build some floppies with these on. Not quite sure which one. It'll be one of them. And then we'll mess around with that and see if we can make the hard drive work. Because the hard drive works, you can see the stuff in here. We go on to C and we do dir. It is full of stuff. Okay, let's see if we can make it bootable. One more thing. Nope. What we can, in theory, do is change active partition. And partition 1 is active. Why is partition 1 not bootable, though? That's the question. That's my question. Is that it is full of stuff, which we can clearly see if we run a dir command on there. This is full of stuff. There's fucking HP DeskJet drivers there, which means that this thing used to fucking print. So, hang on. Let's have one more look at stuff. Got one more thing that I will look up. Yeah, we can't run that, can we? I mean to be we can't run that, can we? Because there's no room on the drive. Yeah. Shut up, computer. Oh yeah, garbage. You can't scroll on these because old Windows, but you can. Do I have access to a specific character that I need on an old computer? Chat, where is my pipe? There. Damn it. Okay, Is it forward or back? No, it's backslash. Come on. Then we can have a quick look through the C drive, which has been edited like 1980, 1989. So there are specific files that we're looking for to see if this was ever a bootable drive. And there was a list of them in this DOS article that I was reading. So we're looking for io.sys, msdos.sys, and command.com. And if they exist, then there is a chance okay. Because now that I know there's all this shit on there, I don't really want to delete it all, but those files are not there, which is a shame. One more plug. Come on. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Shit, shit, shit. Right. I'm not cutting out any of this video. You're dealing with my bullshit. Is this microphone still working? Oh, hell yeah, right. You know what? Fuck everything that was on that disc. Oh. Now I've got to work out if I want to cut out, like, literally 20 minutes of me dicking around trying to... No! Never mind. Invalid media or track 0 is bad. Disk unusable. Format failure. That's so upsetting. Okay. Let's see what that means. Oh, we can also just try without the /s on it. Yeah, okay. So invalid media or track 0 bad. Disk unusable. Format failure. Okie dokie. Let's see if that Toshiba article had anything on it. Right. So we can try this one. But it looks like our next steps are going to be... Okay, /u doesn't exist in this version of DOS. Fair enough. So our next steps are going to be finding that Toshiba utility that was on... Where was that website? This... We'll jump on this one. I will make a TDIAC, a SUP diskette for this PC, and we will run a full test on the hard drive and everything like that. If the hard drive has failed, I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Please follow the following link for a sales article. Oh, okay, never mind. Here's an eBay. Oh, okay. 0 results found. So there's a maker on eBay that sells expansion cards with X tied to allow many types of ID and CF cards to be... Okay, so it's probably going to end up being... This is proprietary. The expansion slot is proprietary. The hard drive is proprietary. So we're going to have to see if A, this seller still exists. They might. Well, anyway. If they don't exist, see if we can find a hard drive. Well, this is dependent on what we... Shut up, phone. This all depends on what we can sort out. How do I access the BIOS? Press Control Shift F10 when the PC powers on. Okay. Control Shift F10. Control Shift F10. I'm pressing it. Like the old days. I made a beep. Don't boot DOS. Look, I'm taking it out. Fuck off. Ha! Fuck you. Control Shift F10. Okay, fine. Doesn't work, you'll have to use the test3exe utility, a program by Toshiba that will open up the bar settings from a DOS environment. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to build a proper recovery drive and everything. That's fine. We can do that. I'm smart. And also, you can get a CR2032 coin battery holder with a diode and solder it to this, which I can definitely do so that we can get a working BIOS battery. I would assume that the diode in there still works. No, no, that's not a resistor, it's a diode. Yeah. Okay, so yes, disk boot failure. Who fucking knew? Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. So I'm going to. Oh, I've got. This has left me with a fucking hour of footage to chop up and cut out all the garbage, and that's fine. So I have a list of the next things that I must do for this PC because I don't want to run it off a floppy disk. I want to run it off an internal storage system so that we can then play with floppy disk programs on this machine, see what can run, what can't run, find some of the time programming software-y, whatever, play Doom on it, you know. €50, okay. Okay, so I've got my next steps, and I am now going to go and edit an hour of me trying to work out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this PC.